Why not, Beryl?
Because.
It's a pretty intelligent answer. Because what?
Because NO spells no.
That's an even more intelligent answer. You any relation to Bamba Gascoigne? Beryl?
Yeah?
Why won't you?
Geoffrey, I happen on my Saturday morning off, which occurs only once a week, to be drinking in the glories of the English countryside.
Birds do. Birds and bees, they're always at it. And sheep. Sheep and rams.
I'm sorry, Geoffrey. One fluffy woolen dress does not a randy sheep make. And don't say elephants do.
Elephants do.
In the comfort of their own jungle, Geoffrey. Never in a second-class carriage on a cheap day return to Rochdale.
No one would see us, Beryl.
What if 38 Bishops got in at Oldham?
38 what?
Well, 37 then.
At Oldham?
Anything's possible. People laughed at zip fasteners once upon a time.
I still laugh at mine. Never laughs back. Oh, everyone in there will be doing it. Women's magazines are full of it.
Do you ever think of anything apart from Percy Filth?
Do you ever think of anything apart from marriage?
I haven't breathed the word. Hardly 4 times in over a whole hour.
Even before we got on the train, you said, isn't it fascinating? There's no confetti sprinkled on the platform.
Merely as a scientific observation that there were no honeymooners on the train. Oh, look, I happened to remark, no one's just got married. That's the opposite of mentioning it. Are you mad at me?
No, of course not. Are you with me?
Don't be silly.
Beryl?
Yeah?
Why are we going to visit Mr. and Mrs. Appleton in Rochdale?
Sandra was my best friend at work and I was her chief bridesmaid.
I've hundreds of friends who weren't a chief bridesmaid. Can't we visit them instead?
But we're on the train, aren't we? Anyway, I want to see her home and baby and see how happy they are married.
You mean you want to show me how happy they are? MI5 call it brainwashing. I'm fed up.
Geoffrey, please don't be like a hunted rabbit all afternoon. We'll spoil their married bliss.
That thing's crying again.
You're its proud father.
You're its incompetent mother.
Belt up.
Anyone at home?
What the hell's that?
Probably Beryl and a boyfriend.
Already? Oh, hell.
Can't climb over. They're probably in the middle of the lawn indulging in Percy filth.
Oh, God. Hello there!
Chucky face! 80 words a minute, not counting swear words, Battersby.
Sandra, you look fabulous. Hello, Neville, your favourite bridesmaid.
Great to see you, Dorothy.
Beryl. Honestly, him and his sense of humour. He loves Huey Green. Oh, and this is Geoffrey, is it?
Is what?
Pardon?
Yes, he is. Aren't you, Geoffrey?
What?
He has the same sense of humour as Neville.
Pleased to meet you, Jeff, baby.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Mr. Appleton.
And we're pleased to meet this little fella, aren't we? Yes, we are. Yes. Oh, he's gorgeous. Geoffrey, come and look at Shane.
Belt up.
Children certainly bring a couple together, don't they, Geoffrey? They sort of, well, bring a couple together. Geoffrey, say something.
How old is he, Mrs. Appleton?
8 months.
And how long have you been married?
12 months.
He certainly brought you two together, didn't he?
Right. Everybody hungry?
Yes.
No.
No, that is. I had a wine gum on the train.
Let's all just sit and say hello for a minute.
Take a pew, Jeff, baby.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wouldn't Mrs. Appleton like to...
Oh, thank you.
Go on, park your car, 'cause she's all right. She likes standing.
Thank you.
Beryl.
No, you men sit. You are the lords and masters. Well, here we are, in your little love nest. Your Garden of Eden, your home, your husband or wife, as the case may be, your little one, your Garden of Eden.
You've said that once. It's a lot of hard work, a garden.
Oh, it is.
Back-breaking.
Back-breaking.
It is.
It's too much for any man.
Too much for any man.
Much too much.
Pardon?
Sandra does it.
Pardon?
She likes it.
I adore your colour scheme, the house-like. Lemon woodwork. Did you do it all yourself, Neville?
Mr. Appleton is a very busy man. He's out at work all day, working, sweating his brows off.
Decorating your love nest isn't work, Geoffrey. It's a pleasure.
True. It's very true.
See?
Oh.
You didn't get a man in, did you, Neville?
No, of course he didn't. A woman.
Pardon?
She likes it. Ladders and things, blow lamps. Of course, I always put the brushes in the turps afterwards. That's my job. There's no slack in there.
Well, so long as someone gets the pleasure.
No, no one did, actually.
Pardon?
Oh, it's supposed to be white. The lemon is the yellow undercoat showing through.
Very nice.
Well, when's the happy day, then?
Oh, you mean the date of the next World Cup, Munich, 1974.
No, not the World Cup. You two.
He is lovable at times. Ours, Geoffrey. Our happy day.
We don't play football.
I mean, when are you getting married?
He knows what you mean. He got 5 O-levels. We haven't fixed an actual date just yet.
What's stopping you?
Oh, there's plenty of time yet, bachelor gay.
No time. Bachelor be beggared.
Pardon?
Lovely girl like that, shaped like a little sponge pudding like wives are supposed to be. Well, don't just sit there, marry her.
Pardon?
He said, don't just sit there.
I heard what he said. I've only been here 2 minutes.
He is rather dishy, isn't he? I bet you couldn't keep your hands off him on the train.
No. I had to in case 38 bishops got on at Oldham.
It's not making you You're not making her wait, are you? So she'll marry you.
Pardon?
Well, I appreciate your animal desires, Beryl. By all means, try and force him to yield. But whatever you do, promise me you won't marry him.
It's your duty to marry him. Love, honour and obey. You can't have the first without the other two.
Don't you dare make her marry you. Nice, innocent girl like that.
Ignore my wife. She's my wife.
Ignore my husband. He's a pig.
Bell-top thing.
3 tons of soil had to dig for that little Garden of Eden. If I ever see navvies digging up the road, my knees go all wobbly and I start crying for my mother. The police have to bring me home in a squad car.
Sandra, what you were saying, though, about not getting married. I mean, you look fabulous on your wedding day. Apart from Mrs. Whittle spilling a trifle on your mandarin collar.
Do you like garlic?
No?
I don't. They will.
Sandra, you can't mean what you said about not...
Beryl, take 4 human beings. Now, if 2 are sat sunbathing and 2 are stood slaving in an hot kitchen for the 2 that are sat sunbathing, which 2 fools are the women? Hmm?
It's all go, isn't it? It's funny, though. I can't seem to sit without fidgeting. Not since the World Cup finished. Especially in front of the telly. I keep waiting for action replays.
Mr. Appleton. Mr. Appleton, what you were saying before about Beryl being like a sponge pudding and that I should...
Sandra!
But it's only dropped its rattle.
True. Sandra!
Shall I pick it up?
No, Sandra likes to. Rattle.
Sorry. Belt up thing.
You see, now there's an example of what I was saying before about the World Cup. I would now like to see her do all that again in slow motion.
Sandra, it's nice looking after them and being married. You've done wonders for Neville. He's so serene now and settled down.
Dead, actually. A great fossilised pig. I think I'll leave him to the British Museum in my will. Everything all right now, oh great fossilised pig?
Where are my cigarettes?
Oh, go berserk with the onions, love. Men like anything that makes the breath smell.
Geoffrey doesn't.
Well, he's not married.
Sandra, cigarettes!
So, how's the office limping along without me these days?
Oh, so. Betty Ironside's engaged to a docker. Well, he was a docker. He's now opened a boutique selling padded knickers.
Cigarettes, Sandra!
Padded what?
For girls with thin bottoms. And Lucy Jackson got married in August. And...
Sandra!
Yes! Keep shouting.
Where are my cigarettes?
Where are his cigarettes?
Has he tried his pockets?
Have you tried your pockets?
Of course I've tried me pockets!
Of course he's tried his pockets.
Both?
Both?
OK, got them.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. Lucy Jackson what?
What? Oh, yeah, Lucy Jackson got married in August.
Sandra!
Oh, God.
You called? Flower?
Matches.
Matches.
Sandra, either learn to throw straight or don't be so damn lazy. Geoffrey's had to go halfway down the garden for them. Thanks, Jeff, baby.
Mr. Appleton. About sponge pudding. No, marriage, that is.
Jeff, baby, why do you go out with her?
Well, she's a fair bird, isn't she? And, well, we like to play the field, you know.
No.
Pardon?
I don't know.
Well, all fellas, single fellas, that is, well, we like to pull the birds, don't we?
We don't, though, do we? We all think we will, but we don't. And if we do, we wish we hadn't.
Pardon?
Jeff, baby, deep down, you know, and I know, you're looking for a wife.
I'm not.
All men are. That's why you're playing the field. Only you're kidding yourself, it's the other way round.
Mr. Appleton, what about the role of Beckenbauer in England's 3-2 defeat in Mexico?
You've got your eye on somebody, though, haven't you?
No.
Jane Fonda?
Don't be deaf.
Julie Andrews.
Julie?
Bridget Bardot.
Oh, now she's great. Bridget Bardot is great. She's great.
They all are. And the joke is, her fella would be trying to pull Beryl if he could see him. And I'll tell you something else. Bridget Bardot wouldn't be stood in that kitchen peeling spuds. And I'll tell you the unkindest cut of all if you're man enough to take it.
Oh, yes, Mr. Appleton.
She wouldn't have you.
Thank you. Anything else?
Yes. Grow up.
And then patting the wages off his married Antonio of Antonio and Jason, the ladies' hairdressers, only Antonio's real name is Arnold. And, well, everyone's getting married. Well, haven't you any news?
Oh, yeah, the girl next door but one got divorced last week. Desertion. Oh, and the one across the road with the yellow curtains. Adultery. Oh, that was a juicy one. Oh, yeah, and the girl at the laundrette, she separates after 2 days.
Sandra! You didn't mean all that Percy filth, did you? About making him yield to my animal passions and all that.
Shut your face. Be honest. Why'd you go out with him?
I love him, I think.
Well?
I wanted to get married, I thought.
Because everybody else is? Or because his sideboards tickle your nose when you're nibbling his earlobes?
Neither. Both. I don't know anybody else.
Do you remember that office party, Beryl? The one where we all got tiddly on egg flips and we all had to tell our innermost secret desires into the dictaphone?
That was 16 months ago when I was young.
And what was it that you said you wanted to do most in the world?
Did we put salt in the potatoes?
It wasn't to get married, was it?
No.
Nor even to Lee Marvin?
No.
Nor even to Paul McCartney?
No.
It was to do something to Paul McCartney, though, wasn't it?
I'd had 2 shandies as well as the egg flip, Sandra.
I rest my case. Percy Filth.
And is Mrs. Appleton happy?
Ecstatic!
She doesn't often look it often.
Jeff, baby, we're kind and courteous to girls all the time when we're single, right?
I am.
Well, they don't like it. That's why they all want to get married, so that we will shout at them.
Oh!
Beryl! Swap time. Beryl!
Yes, Geoffrey?
My stomach's very disappointed in you.
Pardon?
I thought you were making lunch.
It's almost ready, Geoffrey.
Good. Wheel it out when it is.
We've laid the table in the kitchen.
My dream dungeon, as I like to call it.
Jeff, baby's right. We'll have it out here.
Yeah, we've just got comfortable, you see. Be reasonable.
Well, shall Sandra and me swing on the clothesline for a bit?
Pardon?
We want to sit down.
There are no more deck chairs.
No, Geoffrey, there aren't, are there? Just those 2.
It's a good job the concrete's not wet, then. Oh, 4 spoons of sugar on my grapefruit, love, and 5 for Neville, baby.
Geoffrey? Jeffy Bubbles Bonbon? I'm here.
True. Very true, Beryl, baby.
Geoffrey?
What?
May I please sit next to you, please?
True. Very true. Yes, it is.
Geoffrey! Before you can start behaving like an old married man, you've got to be a newlywed, and before you can be that, you've got to be married in the first place.
You what, love?
I'm not Beryl, baby, and you're not Neville, and you shouldn't have picked up those matches for him in the garden, and stop it!
They're a nice couple, aren't they?
She is. Why are you smiling at me?
You are like a little sponge pudding, aren't you? Do you like gardening, Beryl?
No. No cooking, no decorating. I'm very bad at it. Them, both. All three.
Oh,
Why?
just wondering.
Oh, well, I don't know. I never thought about... What were you thinking about?
You like cooking, though, Beryl, don't you? You read about it in magazines.
Yeah. No, only to look at the pictures. Geoffrey, cooking and gardening and decorating for someone is a very big step in life and should be a partnership based on mutual... And Neville is a big fat pig and... Were you proposing, Geoffrey?
Who to?
Your Beryl Bobbles bonbon.
When?
You nearly did, didn't you? Oh, Geoffrey.
What?
You nearly did. I'm about to rain burning kisses on your ruby lips.
I've been eating onions and garlic.
I don't care.
Beryl.
A little Percy filth, aren't you? You nearly proposed. Wow.
Beryl, we're on British Railways.
Are you scared I'll force you to yield to my animal passions?
No, of course not. Why, will you?
I'm not.
Honest?
You never know.
But what if 38 bishops get on at Oldham?
It's not 38 bishops I'm tempting.
Oh, Beryl.
Oh, Geoffrey. Oh, Geoffrey.
Oh, Beryl. I feel as though the whole world's slowing down in space. Slowing.
Not the world.
Pardon?
The train.
Oldham?
Well, don't blame me, love. I'm not the Minister of Town and Country Planning.